Alright, how is everyone doing today? Welcome back to another video, and today what I have for everyone is my full software walkthrough for the CMF Phone 1. Alright, so I have this device set up exactly the way I want with all of my important applications loaded on it. And I think I got a handle on the software, and now I'm going to walk through it for everyone. So if there's a certain feature or a certain layout that you wanted to know about in terms of the software on this device, hopefully this video helps you with that. Now, before we get started, I just want to verify the software for everyone. So let's jump into the settings, and then we're going to scroll down to where it says System, and then we're going to tap on System Update. Okay, and right there you can see it's running Android 14 with the September 1st, 2024 security patch. And then also, just to show everyone here, if we go to, I believe it's About, you can see right there, we are running Nothing OS 2.6, okay? And the software is up to date, okay? Then you can also see the processor, the RAM, the display, the cameras, all your good stuff is here in the About device. Now I'm not going to scroll down any further because it will show you my IMEI and all that important stuff, and that's pretty sensitive, so I'm not going to show that. But you can see that's the software that we're currently running. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of that. So let's walk through this. So here you can see how I have the device laid out. Now I have everything all on one home screen, right? So if I swipe to the right, it's not going to go anywhere. But if I swipe to the left, I got my Google Home feed right here. Okay? Good stuff there. Then I have the quick swipe down for the notification shade. So if I swipe down, got my notification shade, swipe down again, got my quick toggles. Now, what's nice about the CMF quick toggles, and if you have a CMF product, you can see for the Bluetooth quick toggle, we get the connected device and the battery percentage. And then I can swipe through, and we have the other connected device and the battery percentage. Okay, and then I have how many devices I have connected, and then we could swipe through to devices that I have saved. Now, if I wanted to quickly adjust something for one of my connected devices, I just have to tap on it, and now I can quickly adjust those settings when it loads up. So I can control the basic Bluetooth connected settings for my CMF devices straight from the quick toggles. Okay, and I can do that for any or all of my CMF connected devices quick toggles. Okay, so I thought that was really, really cool, and I like how they have that laid out. So I don't even have to dive into the application if I want to do something quick with my CMF connected devices. That's pretty cool. And then the rest of this is self-explanatory. So this whole quick toggle layout can be customized. So if we hit the pencil here in the bottom right, we can customize this whole layout. You can drag and drop different quick toggles exactly where you want it to be. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And I pretty much have the same layout from my Pixel 6a over here on the CMF Phone 1. So let's back out of this. Then you can see we have on the bottom right hand corner, we have a power shortcut. So if I tap on this, I get my power shortcut for emergency mode, lockdown mode, restart or power off the device. And then if I tap the other icon, that takes us into our settings. Okay. Jumping back to the quick toggles here, then I can swipe through all of my quick toggles, right? Just like I can swipe through, or I can drag and drop the brightness here. exactly where I want it to be. Okay, so that's how you configure the quick toggles and how you customize it on your CMF Phone 1. Right? Let's get out of this. Now, on my home screen, y'all can see I basically have all of my applications and widgets directly on my home screen, right? And what's nice about the CMF Phone 1 is you have what they call active folders and active widgets. So what that means is I can quickly jump into any one of my applications directly from the folder. All right? So I don't necessarily have to open the folder and then open the application. So like if I wanted to, I could jump into YouTube and it takes us directly into YouTube just like that, right? Same thing for any or all of the other apps y'all see on the home screen. So although they're in folders, I can quickly jump into them, and this is what they call, I think it's called active folder or something like that. And then if I wanted to, I can change this. So if I press and hold on the folder, I can make it smaller, like that, like how you see the other ones are. Or if I press and hold on it again, I can make it bigger, just how I had it. Or if I press and hold on it again, okay, I can customize it here. You see this customize icon? And now I can change the folder's behavior and look and icon layout based on how I want. So by default, it came like this, but I could change it to the grids. I can make it a circle. I can do a cover with an icon, and then I could change the covers based on the preset icons that they have. Okay, really, really nice, but I like the grids. So that's what I have it set to. Okay, and that's how you do that. And then if you wanted to access an application that's in the folder but you can't see it, you just hit the 4-dot box icon, and then it opens up the folder so you can see the rest of the applications in it. Really, really nice. Really nice. And another thing that I really like about this is you can also access widgets straight from the folder. So if I jump into my weather folder, I can have widgets in these folders as well. That's really, really cool. I like that. So because I can do that, I pretty much just laid out everything that I use on a daily basis in a folder or in a widget, and it's all on my home screen. So you can see all my standard stuff is here. My workout folder, my robotic vacuums, my entertainment folder, my finance folder, my YouTube folder, my regularly used applications folder, browser, messengers, cameras, Google Photos, so on and so forth. All right, I have everything that I use in a folder that I can easily get to in 1 or 2 taps. I like that. Okay. Then if I swipe up, you can see all the applications that are on my device. So these are my most recent applications that are at the top. I can do a quick search here for any app on my device. I can just do a quick search, okay? Or I can just swipe through my applications and open the ones that I want. So you can see, I'm just gonna swipe through and let y'all see everything that's on my device. Basically a carbon copy of everything that was on my Pixel 6a. Because like I said, this is gonna replace the Pixel 6a for the near future, okay? Right. So that's my home screen. That's my layout. And what's really nice is if I wanted to, I can get rid of the Google search bar at the bottom. I'm going to show y'all how I can change that out. But that's how my layout is currently. And those are all my applications. Now let's dive into some more stuff here. Now, if we jump into settings, you can see we got our basic settings here. Okay. Basic applications, basic connected devices, battery, storage. You can see how much storage I have left after installing all my applications and things. Okay. sound and volume, good stuff. Display, now inside of display, you can control your adaptive brightness, your regular brightness, your screen timeout, and you can see it can go up to 30 minutes, or you can do a smart attention, okay? But I have mine set to 30 minutes. You can control your dark theme, okay? And you can control your refresh rate. So I've said it in the past, I cannot distinguish a high refresh rate from a regular 60 hertz refresh rate. So I always turn off the high refresh rate to save battery. Okay? But it's really, really nice how CMF has everything laid out with really nice descriptions. I like that. Okay? But that's how my display is set up. You got HDR, got full screen applications, auto rotate, screensaver. Okay? That's in display. And you can also do your screen size as well. Screen and text size. Okay? Alright. Now, what else is really nice here is our lock screen customization and our basic customization. So you can control and configure a lot for your lock screen, and you can do a lot for your lock screen widgets. Okay? So you can set up your lock screen exactly how you want it. Okay? And you can see how I have mine set up. So I can go in, I could change my different widgets. Okay? And you can see that's how many I could have in terms of widgets. Then I could do the same thing for my lock screen itself. And I could change my lock screen buttons. Okay? So you can pretty much make this whatever you want. Now, this is a direct carryover from my Pixel. Okay? You can add a lock screen name. You can see it there. You could do a tap on the lock screen to show you're always on display, or a tap to wake up your display. Okay, and you can see how I have everything else set up. And then if we go down more, we can get into our customizations. Now, you can use these stock customizations like what y'all saw from the unboxing and initial setup, or you can come in here and customize this exactly the way you want. So you can use the colors from your background, and it will automatically carry over those colors. Okay? Or you can select any colors that you want. Okay? Or you can change your icon packs. So this is what comes out of the box. And then you can add more. So you can go out to the Play Store and download other icon packs and load it up here. And you can really get this device to look exactly the way you want. Okay? And then you got your different wallpapers. And you can use AI wallpapers as well. Okay? So you can do the AI wallpapers, and you can use your photos, or you can generate something based on the AI power on the device. Okay? Now, for me, I just want to maximize the battery life and keep everything nice and clean and simple. Like I said, I'm a utilitarian / functionalist, so I like to keep it simple. I like to pick up my device, do what I need to do, and put my device down. Okay? Then you can control your grid layout from here. So you can have a 4x4 grid or a 5x5 grid. Okay? However you want it to be. I'm actually going to change it to a 5x5 so I can put one more folder out there. Then you could do your labels. You can do your search bar. Like I said, if you don't want the Google search bar on the dock, we can turn it off. And then there's no search bar. I don't know why Google doesn't give you that feature. Now, it will still work if you swipe on the screen from the bottom corners, or you use your hotkey phrase it'll still work. So you don't necessarily need a search bar on the bottom if you don't want one. Okay, and I might actually leave mine turned off just to keep it nice and clean. Okay, so that's that. That's really, really nice, and that's your customizations. Okay, really good stuff there. Okay, and you can see I already did the shortcuts, we did the widgets, and if we tap more, it takes us back into that setting that we were already in. Okay, all right, so that's how you customize your lock screens and layouts. Now, let's take a look at something else that's a little bit more interesting. So a large majority of this is self-explanatory, so we're not going to go over it. But what I thought was really, really nice is they do have some experimental features here. So CMF has built-in AirPod support, okay? So if you toggle this on and you use AirPods with your Android device, it should carry over a large majority of the features. So I thought that was pretty cool. And they do add more experimental features. They'll be adding more as time goes on. So that's really cool there. And then if we talk about more customizations, if we go to System and we go to Gestures, this is where you can change a few things. Now you can change your navigation gestures, so you can use the on-screen buttons or you can use the swipe controls, and you can customize it exactly how you want. You can customize it. Okay. Okay. But you can also control how your power button functions. Okay. Your screenshot gesture. So let me show you here. You can do the basic screenshot gesture with the power button and the volume down button, or you can do the 3-finger swipe, or you can do a customized screenshot swipe to where you only get a certain part of the screen. Okay? So that's really cool. And then also, and I think this is cool, you can control the double press function. So you can see I set mine up to launch the camera, but you can pretty much have the double press function do whatever you would want. So the torch, nothing, scan for barcodes, Google Wallet, or any individual application on your device if you would want. Okay, I'm gonna leave mine on the camera. And then this is where you program what your power button does. By default, you guys saw it in the unboxing and first impressions. By default, the power button was set up to launch your digital assistant. I don't like that, so I changed it to the power menu, which is what I showed y'all earlier. That's really cool there. Okay, so that's more customizations right there. Then we also have our RAM boost. Okay, and I turned that off. I don't want to allocate any additional memory for the device. I want to use all the storage. Granted, if I need more storage, I got micro SD card support. Okay. Then we also have pop-up view. Okay. Now, there's one thing that I'm trying to get a handle on, and I haven't quite got it. But you can see here, if I go home, sometimes if I swipe up too quick, it will launch an app not how I wanted it. And then I'll have that app floating on the screen here, and then I got to swipe it to the side and exit off. I haven't figured out how to turn that off. If I can recreate that and put in some B-roll, I'll do so. But if any of you guys know how to turn that feature off, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay? And of course, I can't recreate it while I'm recording the video, so that kind of sucks. But then the rest of this stuff here is self-explanatory, right? And so too is the rest of this. And then if you have any more questions, they got the tips and feedback area for you that will walk you through everything. Now, again, I haven't quite found where to turn that feature off that I'm talking about. Again, if I can recreate it, I'll throw up some B-roll for it. But yeah, this, guys and gals, goes over all of the software and customizations for the CMF Phone 1. All right? Really, really good stuff. Really clean, very nice layout, very easy to understand and customize. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, another thing that I want to add, and I'm going to add it here because when I do my full review for the Neckband Pro, I'm going to be demoing on a different device. So I'm going to add this here. But to unlock the full features of your CMF watch, okay? So if you have a CMF watch, to unlock the full features, you will need the CMF Phone 1. And it still has that memory management issue even with the CMF Phone 1. But to unlock the full features and have it function almost perfectly, you will need to have a CMF Phone 1. Same thing for the earbuds. If you want to unlock all the features of your earbuds, you will need to have either the Buds Pro or the Neckband Pro or any other device that the Phone 1 has supported so you can unlock the full features. What do I mean? If we go into controls, you can see now that I'm using the CMF Phone 1, if I go to double press, we now have AI voice controls. So now that I'm using the Phone 1 with another CMF product, now I can access my voice assistant. Or I can use ChatGPT. Now, y'all don't know how frustrating it was to want to use the ChatGPT feature and not have access to it. Because I actually use ChatGPT on a regular basis. I use all of the AI assistants on a regular basis. It's just really, really easy to, let me get further up on this bed. It's really, really easy to quickly query the AI search engine and have it put together data for me, right? Data that I can then read through, cross check for making sure it's good, and then use it, as opposed to going out on the internet and then having to search and search and search and then verify, and then use. Now you can use your AI assistants to get that data for you. Okay? So y'all can see here are all the AI and digital assistants that I use. So Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, Gemini, and then that last icon is for my smart lights. But those are all the AI assistants that I use, and I do indeed use all of them because all of them do different things well. Now, if there was one assistant that incorporated everything, that would be the one assistant that I would be using. But for Android, you pretty much can have the assistant of your choice. You pretty much just have to use them and find the one that works best for you. Now, the main three that I use on a regular basis are Microsoft Copilot, Google Assistant, and ChatGPT. I only use Amazon Alexa for the other stuff that I have around the house. Now, in my house, it pretty much uses Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa because we have a lot of Google products and we have a lot of Amazon products. So, yeah. But I just wanted to showcase that that last earbud feature as well in this video, because that feature is the same whether you're using the Neckband Pro, or let me open this up, or you're using the Buds Pro. So now I just connected my Buds Pro, and if I go back in and we switch to the Buds Pro, now you'll be able to see that same AI feature is going to be in the control section. You see? The voice assistant. Now you only got that if you use the CMF Phone 1. And you can see I got the Chat GPT or the Google Assistant. If I'm not using the CMF Phone 1, I don't have this feature. Right? So you do need either a Nothing product or a CMF product to get full functionality with your earbuds. But it really does work super duper nice together. And I can see why, whether you use iOS or Android, I can see why people pretty much stick to just one ecosystem. I can see now why people are either rocking all Apple products, or they're rocking all Pixel products, or they're rocking all Samsung products, because when you're using all the products from one ecosystem, everything just works really, really well together. Really well. And the beautiful thing about Android is you have a large variety of choices to choose from. So you can use Pixel Google products, you can use Samsung products, you can use any manufacturer's products that you want, Motorola, you name it, because all of the Android manufacturers pretty much have smartwatches, they pretty much have earbuds, and they have different devices. And then also they have their tablets and their laptops, so on and so forth. So I really understand now why everybody's talking about, oh, the ecosystem. I'm stuck in the ecosystem. I understand why people get stuck in the ecosystem, because of convenience and ease of use. Okay? I understand that. It makes sense now. Now I can see I'm probably going to get stuck in the Pixel ecosystem when I do switch over to using everything from Google. I can see how that's going to be. And I can also see this is going to reinforce my Apple or my iOS usage when I start using everything from Apple. Oh, yeah, I can see. So using everything from CMF is just the tip of the cake, man. I'm going to try out using other full ecosystems as well. But that, guys and gals, does it for today's video. I hope everyone enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys and gals found it helpful. If you did, you guys and gals know what to do. I hope everyone is staying safe out there, and I hope everyone is having a great day, and I will catch everyone in the next video. Have a good one, everybody. We're out of here. Peace.